Okay, so before I get started, I should probably let you know that this is actually a compilation of various videos from the same person. That person being Dan Quinn. If you don't know who Dan Quinn is, I'm jealous of you. He is a washed-up MMA fighter turned crystal meth addict who believes he has discovered cold fusion through mixing up sugar substitutes, stevia, and water, and that it has all kinds of health benefits, and he's pretty much just a crazy person. So, let's get started.
Ladies, that's me 20 years ago at Notre Dame.
You look like Shrek.
And this is me today.
It's nothing to brag about, buddy.
And I'm just started working out. I've been eating like a pig. I smoke weed. Swear to God, I'm not trying to scam you. Stevia, S-T-E-V-I-A, it's the cure.
Your body is disgusting.
Tell you what, I put stevia in water and I blend, and water turns into this white bubbly soup gas, okay, that can end global warming, and then it
No, it can't.
comes from the water that's in there right now, and that stuff I call pure H2O.
You brought all that shit into your gym.
This kid right here, he was gifted athletically. That's why his hands are raised. He was a bad motherfucker. Trust and believe. But know this. He didn't really know how to fight. This guy right here, he's been in the fight game for 20 years.
And it fucking shows.
The following is for all women and children on planet Earth. This is your personal and very real Wonka golden ticket.
Oh, fuck.
Watch to the end. Know that Josh risked his life going down the stairs into Iraq equals paying this forward and following directions equals ending the war in Iraq. I have cold fission and the cure in stevia.
What are you talking about?
Equals the savior of planet Earth. Stevia blends water magically into a natural gas called split H2O. That equals ending global warming, equals cycling back into H2O beneath toxic soap.
Okay, so basically what he's trying to say is, when you mix together stevia and water, that foam contains all the toxins that's inside of any water. How? You're just adding shit to the water.
You not knowing about stevia because the evil rich don't want you to. Equals if Uncle Fred Reba's money backs me up at Notre Dame when I'm set up and expelled for a false attempted rape that I could prove in court was a lie, or in Miami when the police Rodney King, a nationally ranked white heavyweight boxer, I'm already rich and famous, and even though millions have already seen me on car windows, because Boogaloo told me that the bad boy...
This is getting kind of sad, Dan.
20 years ago at Notre Dame, after fighting to feed the poor in another country and speaking with my...
You don't read off a paper, do a little prep work.
To now, 20 years later, that I was touched by God, who told me I'm the angel, Maitreya, M-A-I-T-R-A-Y-A, Google it.
It's pronounced Maitreya. Also, did you just say that you're an angel?
And proceeds from stevia plus water plus energy / blending equals split H2O and pure H2O equals cold fission equals the Nobel Prize equals eventual billions of dollars equals I'm serious as a heart attack.
The fact that you're serious makes this all the more funny.
Equals 8 teaspoons per day over 4 months melted away 6 tumors and 62 pounds from Uncle Bob's body.
There's no proof that was the stevia.
Stevia blending out toxins
equals pure H2O equals making bodies. This is one run-on sentence.
Ladies, did you know that before cave people drew pictures of pyramids and spaceships on cave walls, that you were in charge? Stevia will make your bodies perfect within months.
Yeah, it'll make your body perfect. Like Dan, look at him. He looks disgusting.
And the violin, which took both Chris and Karen to around triple-digit orgasms in 2 hours, is one of many of your birthrights. The violin, 2 fingers in and up to the bottom of the G-spot, 2 fingers pressing down right above the G-spot on the stomach wall, compressing, playing the violin, massaging gently, licking and sucking the clit like a flute.
What are you talking about?
Any named pro fighter who's willing to stand
toe-to-toe with me. No kicks or ground. Frank Mir, Chuck Liddell, Clark.
Last will and testament of Dan Quinn for his 2 sons, Kyle Quinn and Ryan Quinn. Boys,
Can you imagine how fucking embarrassing it must be knowing that this is your dad?
I bequeath you cold fission, stevia, splitting.
You didn't want to do any set dressing? I mean, your kitchen is disgusting.
And I'll tell you what, boys, a lot of people are talking shit, okay? Because they're insecure, whatever, because they're poor.
We can't hear you. Turn that blender off.
And because they're pissed off.
Oh, do you like my green screen?
That's probably why the FDA hunted this down. So boys, if people don't follow my suggestions and pay stevia forward to 3 people, to 3 people, to 3 people.
This is meant to be his video, Will. I'm just reminding you.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Answer the damn phone. It's probably your parole officer.
I know that your grandma might kick me out, but listen, your grandma has never had my best interest or yours at heart. Otherwise, she wouldn't have told your mom that I smoked marijuana. She knew that your mom would make it so you couldn't see me, and she tried to make it so I was going to make a decision while you over the weed. Well, I tell you what, I told you guys that weed has saved my life. And so, in a way, my mom is trying to kill me. But you know what? This is from a woman who would kick me out of the house because I'm talking about her brother-in-law, who was a fucking asshole my entire life.
Do you think his sons actually watch this?
Not one time, boys, in my life did Fred Riva ever do anything cool, okay? Not once. There was always some kind of fucking string. You know, it wasn't just, oh, hey, yeah, because I like it. It was always, you know, with some fucking string on.
This is gonna end like the Bjork stalker tapes.
I mean, money's so motherfucking tight with them that when their nephew is charged with an attempted rape that he didn't do, and that he can prove he didn't do, okay? That was a golden fucking opportunity. We should have been millionaires. But you know what? If Doris...
This is like watching a train wreck.
I'll tell you this. When I get paid, in America, if you want to see a Robin Hood move, okay, all you got to do is pay forward stevia, help get it famous. That'll
Stevia is the way. Wake up, America.
make me famous. I'll get money. And what I'm going to do is sue my fucking uncle's house away from him.
The most fame you're gonna get is a mugshot.
Oh, you know what? I fucked up. I gave them more fucking hugs than you and your husband ever fucking gave in their life. I haven't been around for years. We're talking about God fucking kept you barren for a reason.
Can you imagine him getting all fucked up and showing this to like everyone in his family?
Because you kept silent when your fucking husband was treating you like a redheaded fucking stepchild and like a piece of shit. Handcuffing me to a tree. Fucking, I couldn't even fucking push the broom correctly. Okay? Guys, Kyle, you know what I told you about your Uncle Fred? And I said to watch out. And I said, oh, you know, warning him, Doris, when he called the fucking apology. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for handcuffing to a tree. Oh, I feel good.
Oh my god, shut up.
I'm not trying to get money from anybody. I can barely get by as it is, but I'm getting by. And I'm still fucking giving shit away, Doris, you fucking cunt bitch. I'll tell you what, I fucking just gave Al Garcia a $50 bag of fucking stevia. And I can barely fucking afford shit for myself. But you know what? I'm trying to pay this forward so millions of lives can be saved. What the fuck are you doing, you fat cunt?
What if he wasn't home alone when filming this video?
America, all that soap being poured out, that's fucking toxic shit that's in your water, okay? It's not in mine.
No, it's not. It's blended up stevia that foamed up.
Listen closely, Kyle and Ryan. I bequeath you cold fission and all profits if anything happens to me.
Like an overdose?
All right? It's a travesty. People are dying, and if we get all the soap out, we can save millions of lives. I love you, Colin and Ryan. Goodbye.
Fuck, okay, next video.
This is to my 2 sons. Tara Chow is one of the most exquisite women that I've ever met. Definitely the most exquisite after I met your mom.
She's a prostitute, isn't she?
And I want her to be your stepmom. I want her to be mine. I want her to be my wife.
Her name is Tara Chow. She can't be that respectable.
I want to share everything with her. And if anything ever happens to me before I can actually cement that relationship, I want you guys to retire her.
You look like the Crypt Keeper.
If in fact that voice I fell in love with is telling the truth. So
You've never met her in real life?
Valid question for science buffs around the world.
Fuck me, this is gonna be hilarious.
Add some stevia which is a sweet cousin to cocaine and acts like the cure for the human body, and magic happens.
It's a sugar substitute for people with diabetes, you idiot.
It more than doubled in size.
Because of the foam.
They take up space, they take up weight, and it's not as much as nature's hydrogen,
That's because some of the water goes away when the bubbles pop.
which is falling below and picking up an oxygen from the atmosphere.
Do you just have that picture of yourself plastered everywhere around your apartment?
If you can prove that you showed a scientist or an academic
This video looks like it was filmed in a meth lab.
how to make spaceship fuel and how water splits apart,
That Buddha isn't classing up your kitchen, buddy.
doubling in size, changing into a bubbly white soup that is a natural gas called split H2O, and
How many blenders do you own?
shook by hand to mix. I then took out a 500 milliliter bottle for start weight, and I set that aside. Then I blended the remaining water 6 times. I removed the floating soap 6 times, and the new 500 milliliter bottle that I used with the new water weighed 3 to 3.5 grams heavier than it did at start. That is proof that I discovered cold fission.
No, it isn't.
Crossover between nature and science that our government and the rich in this country don't want you to know about. Now,
You are a conspiracy theorist?
what everybody should do when they get off work is go to Trader Joe's and
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the last video. If not, I'm just gonna fucking blow my brains out right now.
get this $10 ounce of stevia. And then what you do is you go home and you line that white powder up like it's meth or cocaine and snort it. And BAM! It's going to hit you.
You know all about meth, don't you, Dan?
EmperorsHerbologist.com
Fuck!
has the strongest stevia on the face of the earth. I mean, they say so.
You look like you're dying.
If you got some and you did a line, it would rock your world. And it'd be legal. And eventually, it'd make you lean, thin, and ripped up like me.
I'm not gonna say it again.
And you know what? It might be a little more expensive. I swear to God, this is no bullshit. Compared to what's out there, it's worth every fucking penny.